Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and our today's topic is statistics introduction. In this video we are going to learn about the terms used in statistics, what is mean, what is median, what is mode, with their methods and their formulas. So without any further ado, let's get started. So our first central tendency. These are all the central tendencies, namely mean, median and mode of the ungrouped data and a group data. Okay. And we studied already that the cumulative frequency of any curve is called as OG. Now for the mean, we are having the sum of all the observation divided by total number of observation. What does mean means? Mean means the sum of all observation divided by total number of observation. Say, for example, I am taking, you need to find out the mean of a grouped data called as 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So for the mean, so your formula would be the summation of given observation. That means 14 plus 15 plus 16 plus 17 plus 18 upon total number of observation. That means we are having how many observations over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So it will be the average of sum of given observation upon total number of observation. Okay. But this is for only small scale. If your numbers are on the large scale and your ungrouped data, we are going to use three methods called as direct method, assume mean method, and step deviation method. So for direct method, your formula will be x bar equals to sigma. This is called as Greek letter for summation. This is your Greek alphabet for representing the summation of x bar is equal to sigma fi xi upon sigma fi. Okay, so the formula for direct method is sigma fi xi upon sigma fi. Say for example, you are given the data of marks. This is your example. Okay, you are given the data of marks upon number of students. Okay, this is your data given in your question paper, number of students. Okay, so this marks becomes your xi and your students, number of students becomes your fi. Okay, so for this you are given suppose 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and number of students securing 15 marks are 2, 20 is 3, 7, 4, and 10. So this becomes, the formula indicates sigma of fixi. That means the multiplication 15 twos are 30 upon sigma fi, the total number of students. Okay, so this way you can find out the sum or the average or mean of the given information with the help of direct method. But direct method is used on the small scale if your numbers are very small. But if the numbers are in large numbers, that means they are in 200s or 300s, we will go for assumed mean method and step deviation method. The formula for assumed mean method is x bar is equal to a. Now this A is called as assumed mean. This A is called as assumed mean. A plus sigma fi di upon sigma fi. This video is only for the purpose of remembering or learning the introduction of this method. Thus, this explanation, brief explanation of every method will be in the next video. So hope you join it again. So without coming back to the formula, your formula says x bar is equal to a plus sigma fi di upon sigma fi. This a is called as assumed mean. Okay, this a is our assumed mean, where your di, now this is di, in first case it was fi, that means the summation of the given numbers. What does this di mean? Here the formula for di is xi minus a. That means the xi of the given number minus assumed mean, the number which we have assumed. Okay. So the formula for di will be di equals to xi minus a. And the next method is step deviation method, where xi is equal to a means assumed mean plus h. Now this h means class length or class interval. Okay, this is your class length, or you can say it's a class interval. That means suppose we are given the class between 15 to 20. That means the difference between 15 to 20 is of 5. So your h will become over here as 5. For the formula, you are given a plus h bracket sigma fi ui upon sigma fi. In this case, we are going to use ui, where ui means xi minus a upon h. Again, learn after me. ui equals to xi minus a upon h. That means the difference of xi minus assumed mean, which we will be selecting upon your class interval. This was the formula for mean, the observation upon average of sum of observation upon total number of observation. Okay. And we are having three methods. First is direct method, second is assumed mean, and third is step deviation. Direct method is used only for certain numbers which are smaller, and assumed mean and step deviation is of vast area. That means the number which are very large in number, you can use that for it. Now we are given second method, it's called as mode, and mode is denoted by z. Okay, so we know that mean is denoted by x bar and mode is denoted by z. Okay, let us recall that the observation which is repeated often, that means, see for example, we are given 2, 4, 6, 6, 6, 8. This is our grouped data. In this case, you can see that 6 is repeated multiple times. So the observation which is repeated most often in an ungrouped data is called as mode of that data. So in this case, our 6 will be the mode of this data, but this is for the small scale. Now, if your numbers are in very large format, so we will use the formula L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2 into F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. This is the formula. Now, you will say, what is L, what is F1, what is F0? So, let's learn this with the help of an example. First of all, learn the formula. What is your formula? Mode z equals to L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2 into F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. So, L means lower limit of the modal class. Okay, L means lower limit of the modal class. If 1 by 3 is your modal class, then 1 will be your lower limit. 3 by 5 is your model class, then 3 will be your L. 5 by 7 is your model class, then L5 will be your L. Okay, in that way. So, what is H? H is the size of class interval. That means 3 minus 1. So, your class interval here is 2. 5 minus 3. That means it is 2. This is the difference. This difference is called as your H. What is F1? F1 means frequency of the model class. Now, you will ask, what is the model class? So, model class is decided by the numbers of families. In this case, number of families. You are given 7, 8, 2, 2, 1. In this case, which is your largest number? 8. 8 is your largest number. So, this becomes your F1. This becomes your F1. Frequency of model class. This becomes your model class. Now, what is F0? Frequency of preceding model class. Preceding means the number ahead. So, the number ahead of it is 7. So, this becomes our F0. And F2 becomes succeeding. Succeeding means number after of your model class. That means this becomes your F2. So, this should be in your order. F0, F1, F2. Okay. Remember, the largest number becomes your model class. This becomes your F1. Number preceding of it becomes your F0. Number succeeding becomes your F2. Okay, so this way you can find out the mode of the given class. So let's take the example. What will be our L? So the modal class lower limit is 3. So in this case, our L will be 3. Then your F1 will be your 8. F2 will be your 2. F0 will be your 7. And H over here is 2. Okay, now substitute everything in the formula. That means Z equals to L plus. That means 3 plus bracket. What is my F1? It's 8 minus. What is my F0? It's 7. F8 minus 7. 2 into F1. That means 2 into 8 minus 7 minus 2 bracket into 2. Now solve this. You will get 3 plus 8 minus 7 gives you 1 upon 16. 8 2s are 16. Minus minus plus. So 7 plus 2, 9 into 2. Okay. So you will get 3 plus 1 upon. You will get 16 minus 9. That means 7 into 2. So you will get 3 plus 2 by 7. Now take the divide 2 by 7. You will get 0.28. So you will get 3 plus 0.285. So our final answer will be 3.285. This becomes our mode of the given example. This way you can solve the sum. This was only the introductory video. We will see other questions in the next video as well. And the third central tendency is known as median. For median, you have to keep in mind two terms. First is if the numbers of observation is odd or whether the number of observation is even. If your number of observation is odd, you can solve it with the formula of n plus 1 upon 2. What is your formula? N plus 1 upon 2. Say for example, you are given 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So here the number of observation is 5. N plus 1. That means 5 plus 1 upon 2. It gives 6 upon 2. That means third. You have to see your third observation. Okay. So this becomes our median. 4 becomes our median. The condition whenever you are applying for median is you have to see that your number are arranged in ascending order or not. It's a rule. Whenever you are finding out your median, you should see that your numbers should be in ascending order. Okay. It should be in ascending order. It should not be in any arrangement. First of all, convert it into your ascending order, smaller to larger number, and then you have to solve. Suppose take this example and consider it as a even number observation. That means 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. I have total number of observation as 6. So you can find it out. 6 plus 2. 6 upon 2, that means it will be 3. So this becomes third observation plus fourth observation upon 2. So what is my third observation? My third observation is 4 plus 5 upon 2. That means it becomes 9 upon 2. This way you can solve for the smaller number. But for the larger numbers, you have to apply the formula, which is L plus N upon 2 minus CF. This CF becomes your cumulative frequency into H. Again, this H is your class size or class interval. L is your lower limit of the median class. N is the number of observation upon 2. Okay. So here is the formula. Learn after me. L plus N upon 2 minus CF upon F into H. Okay. And regarding to this data, central tendency of mean, median and mode, we will solve other question deeply, taking one examples. So this is for it. You need to learn and remember and learn it by heart. The formulas mentioned over here. You can take the screenshot of the given formulas and learn it by heart. And I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much. And like, comment and subscribe. Thank you so much.